By far, the biggest reason to why I chose to study medicine is because I want to be a researcher in the future. I heard a lot of positive things about this university from both friends and family. Moreover, this university is not only prestigious, but it's also the first medical research university in Poland. When I first came to university, I wasn't aware of the research opportunities that motivated students had. But when I came here, I quickly realized that it was a perfect environment for students with great curiosity and interest in scientific research. Gdańsk is a city I felt pretty comfortable from the very beginning. My favorite area of Gdańsk, it's hard to say, but I definitely enjoy the old town a lot. It's very relaxing, and it's a location where I usually spend my free time with my friends. Nephrotic syndrome is a condition that may be presented together with various glomerular diseases and has clinical features such as heavy proteinuria and edema. One of our current projects focuses on assessing the unknown risk factors for cerebrovascular disease in patients with nephrotic syndrome. Incidence of thromboembolic events in patients with nephrotic syndrome is estimated to be up to 10 times higher than in the general population. And despite stroke being the leading cause of mortality worldwide, very little is known about this disease in this particular population. Moreover, victims of nephrotic syndrome without any known vascular risk factors have been reported to develop both ischemic and hemorrhagic stroke, and therefore some kind of association is suspected. Although thrombogenesis in this population is multifactorial, the loss of hemostatic proteins in the nephrotic range proteinuria is suspected to play a major role. Stroke is a more common type of thromboembolism, and currently there is no study assessing risk factors for stroke in patients with nephrotic syndrome, which is what we are trying to explore.
So we now working on a patient with nephrotic syndrome and try to find the thromboembolic events, and then we will analyze the risk factors why only part of this population develop this kind of complication.
There's rarely only one person behind everything. It's rather a well-coordinated team with like-minded individuals. Some other students involved in this project also is Michael Kitlinski and Alexander Ok.
I met Michael for the first time at the meeting of Scientific Circle of Neurosurgery. Thanks to my quite big experience in conducting research on the field of nephrology, he later, a couple months later, wrote to me and asked if I would like to help him in his new research project, and I agreed.
In general, I'm responsible for collecting and analyzing data. Michael created a group of patients, and my job is to verify if that patients really have a nephrotic syndrome. Michael is a very hardworking and reliable scientist.
Both Dr. Zbigniew Heleniak and Dr. Tomasz Szmuda, who also are part of this current research project, are both mentors of mine. I believe that having a mentor is super important. A mentor is supposed to be there for the student and give guidance.
Our cooperation started approximately 6 months ago, and we started, of course, with discussion with the schedule of project. We received the ethical committee agreement for that, and additionally also to our project, 2 Polish students joined, and we have now a team, and we hope that it will be the success of this interesting project.
Our professional relationship started about 2 years ago. He came to our department, to our scientific circle of the neurosurgery department, and we started writing scientific papers, gathering data, and writing papers. He's outreaching the knowledge of other students.
My scientific journey hasn't just begun. My goal is just to keep conducting research like I'm doing currently, and hopefully in some way contribute to the scientific literature.